Paul says, in light of what Christ has done, this is the Jason Richards paraphrase, all right? In light of what Christ has done, don't be stupid and walk away from it. That's what Paul is saying. Don't be ridiculous. Don't walk away from the one who saved you. Don't walk away from the one who reconciled you. Don't be tricked by some other teaching that says something different, that tries to tell you Jesus isn't enough. Don't you remember how helpless and hostile and what kind of an enemy of God you were? And He reached down and reconciled and saved you. Don't walk away from Him now. Dance with the one who brung you. Don't leave Him. I'm not leaving Sarah. 2 reasons. 1, I'm way too committed. She's it for me. Number 2, I'm scared to death of her. I'm scared to leave her. I'm committed to Him. He's done too much. I've invested my whole life in Him. I'm not leaving Him. And I'm scared too. I'm scared to leave Jesus. That's what Paul is trying to say here. He's done too much. He has committed to you too much. You have committed to Him too much. So don't be stupid and leave now. And plus, you ought to be scared to leave Him. Because if you do, you put at risk your future. You put at risk your future. As recipients of reconciliation, we are to continue in the faith. Yes, we have a future promise, but that doesn't give us a present right, a present liberty to partake in sinful living and heretical teaching. Continue in the firmly established faith. Do not move away from the hope of the gospel. Our faith is not a matter of just the mind or just the spirit. It is also a matter of the will and the act. I will choose to act and live as one who is holy, blameless, and beyond reproach. Paul tells them this to remind them of where they came from, where they're going, and how they are to live in the present. We live in the present, motivated by where we've been and where we're going. Have you ever heard of a man named Edward Mote? From the unruly streets of London to the pulpits of Baptist churches, Edward Mote's life was a testament to the transformative power of God's grace. Born in 1797 to pub-owning parents, young Edward grew up without any knowledge of the Bible or the loving presence of Christ. As he later recalled, "So ignorant was I that I did not know there was a God." But God had a plan for Edward Mote. As a young apprentice cabinet maker, Mote's life took a pivotal turn when his master brought him to the Tottenham Court Road Chapel. There, under the passionate preaching of John Hyatt, Mote encountered Jesus Christ and embraced Him as his Savior. This experience would forever change the course of his life. Despite his newfound faith, Mote continued to work diligently as a cabinet maker, eventually establishing his own successful business. However, his heart was now filled with a deep love for hymns and a desire to express his gratitude to God through music. One fateful morning in 1834, as Mote walked to his workshop in Holborn, London, the words of a chorus came to his mind. "On Christ, the solid rock, I stand. All other ground is sinking sand." And by the end of the day, he had penned 4 verses of what would become one of the most beloved hymns of all time. The following Sunday, Mote visited a friend whose wife lay ill. As they gathered to sing a hymn and pray together, Mote realized he had forgotten his hymnal. Reaching into his pocket, he pulled out the verses he had written just days before. The words brought comfort and solace to the ailing woman. And Mote, moved by the impact of his composition, added 2 more stanzas and had 1,000 copies printed to share with others. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. When darkness veils his lovely face, I rest on his unchanging grace. In every high and stormy gale, my anchor holds within the veil. His oath, his covenant, his blood support me in the whelming flood. When all around my soul gives way, he then is all my hope and stay. When he shall come with trumpet sound, oh, may I then in him be found, dressed in his righteousness alone, faultless to stand before the throne. May we commit today to wholly trusting and leaning on Jesus' name. May we commit today that the Jesus who saved me is the solid rock on which I will always stand. 3 take-homes. If this is your first time hearing me preach, I always end the sermon with 3 take-homes. 3 ways to kind of help you remember what we talked about, because I know some of you drift off to sleep. I'm not going to name names, but I am looking at you. And I know some of you check out halfway through the sermon and then you check back in at the time of the 3 take-homes. So here it is. Number 1, Jesus came to bring reconciliation. Number 2, Jesus died to bring reconciliation. And number 3, you are to live in light of your reconciliation. Are you reconciled to God? Have you, by faith, accepted the work of Jesus on the cross? Have you been reconciled, but your current walk is not always reflective of that? Oh, I love Jesus, but maybe I'm not always showing that. Maybe my attitude's not always doing that. Maybe I've got some relationships that aren't exalting the Lord right now. Maybe I've got some work habits that aren't exalting Him. Maybe I've got some private habits and moments that aren't exalting Him. Maybe I've got some attitudes and motivations that aren't exalting to Him. If any of that is you, we'd like to pray for you this morning. As Angela and the team comes back up to lead us in some time of worship, I want to invite the prayer partners to come. I've got one set on either side. My wife and I will be right here in the middle. Do you need prayer today? Do you need to get right with the Lord? Be reconciled to Him? Do you need to ask Him to help you walk it out a little bit better? Maybe there's some things that you do love Jesus, but our life's not always showing it. I get that. That happens. We can address that this morning in prayer and have that taken care of before you leave. Maybe you've walked in here today and you're good with Jesus. Everything's clicking. But you got some serious concerns, some serious needs going on. You just need the Lord to help. Maybe you need Him to heal a body or a relationship. Maybe you need Him to bring a job or prevent, whatever it might be. We want to pray for you. I'm going to ask you to stand with us as the worship team leads us in a time of worship. If you need prayer, I want to encourage you, implore you, step out from your seat, come to one of these partners or to my wife and I here in the middle.